But anyway guys, enjoy this line of videos that I decided to call Trev Plays Catch Up because he screwed up on making his January 2025 ranking list. My number 9 is brought to you and sponsored by Culver's.
How much do we owe the bank?
You think I like tearing down the little guy, Buck? You think I like it?
Well, your license plate says a-hole.
Oh, that wasn't a joke, guys. This is a movie that's literally sponsored by Culver's and is filled with so much blatant product placement for Culver's. And it's also a proud sponsor of the Green Bay Packers. I swear I'm not making this shit up. But in all seriousness, this is a movie put out in theaters by Fathom Events called Green and Gold, and I really only saw it to kill some time and to add another movie to my roster of movies I saw throughout the year. But out of the 10 movies on this list, this is the only one where, as it was playing, I was quickly forgetting scene after scene after scene after scene. I could not remember a single thing about this movie like 5 minutes after watching it. This is one of those movies where by the end of the year, I'm going to be thinking about all the movies I saw throughout the year, but this one I'm going to come across and be like, what the fuck was Green and Gold? But basically what it is that Craig T. Nelson owns a farm and his way of life is threatened by the dickheads over at the bank, so he places a bet that the Green Bay Packers will not only make it to the Super Bowl, but win. Also, his granddaughter wants to become a singer, and that Chris Evans lookalike from It Ends With Us is in this. So while the movie definitely has its audience out there, I'm not a part of that audience, and as it goes, it's just mid as fuck and very predictable. You know, every step this movie is going to take, what each character is going to say, how they're going to react, and not a single scene comes as a surprise. I'm not going to spoil anything for the one person who wants to see this movie, but there's a scene where someone has to climb up an icy ladder, and just from saying that, you know exactly what's going to happen. I also find it hard to root for Nelson's character when he is such a dick to almost everyone around him, including his granddaughter, that's just trying to help save the farm as much as he is. Did we also really need several scenes of Craig T. Nelson exercising in his underwear, sticking his ass up in the air? No, we didn't. But I will say, there are points where he's like punching at the camera and the camera's moving with him, and the way it's shot looks like the POV of boxing from Wii Sports. But the one thing that I'll always remember is at the very end of this movie, where they actually pull what I call Transformers Linkin Park What I've Done meme moment. You know that one where you think someone's dead and they do this? But in the end, it's got its audience, but it's just so freaking forgettable. I'm gonna give Green and Gold a C. Also, this movie made me realize that I cannot watch anything with Craig T. Nelson in it without hearing Mr. Incredible. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, turn the notification bell, and while you're at it, go follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Letterboxd at Trev's Movies, and I'll be back later with more reviews, and I'll see you then.
Our fish is delicious, sandwiches or dishes. Culver's better than Norwegian cod fillets. Cheese in my pan.